Welcome back to Make Way for Cat. EVERHOLM is an adorable but semi-spooky farming sim, and I've got 10 beginner tips to help get you started. Number 1. Curfew. It's always a bit terrifying playing a new farm sim and not knowing if your character will pass out, and especially when. Well, through science, as we do on this channel, you do pass out in this game, but not until 3 AM. You won't lose items, there's no doctor bills, but you'll start your next day with half your stamina. And there you go. Number 2. Quest rewards. Once you finish a quest, you can collect a reward from it. In your quest log, click the button to claim it. I hope the devs do an update with this, because currently you can't see what the reward is for finishing it until you actually do. Which brings me to number 3. Number 3, chests. You'll notice right off the bat that storage is a huge issue. Your bag is quite small with all the tools, and there are no storage chests on your crafting bench. You can, of course, buy a chest from Tomos at the blacksmith. He also sells the blueprint, but don't do that. Here's how you get 2 chests on day 2 for free. As soon as you exit your house on day 1, Mary hands you all your tools and you receive a quest to clear debris. Do it. Then head over to Mary and talk to her. She'll give you carrot seeds and tell you that she's installed a shipping container. Immediately go back home and check the shipping box. You'll receive a quest to ship 20 items. Do that quest immediately. Even if you have to ship 20 wood, just fill it. The next day, your items will have shipped and you can claim the reward on the shipping quest for 2 wooden chests. Yeah, it took me a week in-game to figure that out, and I was struggling with storage the whole time, trying to save up for the chest blueprint. And speaking of blueprints, let's talk number 4, shops and blueprints. You can purchase blueprints from Mary, currently just the scarecrow, and Tomos, the chest, a copper sprinkler, and some decor pieces. To learn a blueprint, make sure it's in your action bar, select it, and click on yourself. Also in shops, if you can't wait the night for the shipping box, you can sell items directly to shopkeepers. Like Graveyard Keeper though, only certain shops will buy specific items, such as fish for Zach, Tomos for building materials, Mary for crops, etc. In fact, when you finally harvest your carrots, your next quest is to sell them to Mary, so don't drop them in the shipping box. Number 5, your fishing pole. Get your fishing pole for free by heading down to the docks and talking to the fish guy, Zach. Fishing is straightforward, especially if you've played Stardew Valley. It's exactly like Stardew, just round. Click by either holding down the mouse button or tapping it to move the red area clockwise and keep it under the fish icon. Number 6, explore. This game rewards exploration. First of all, touch things. Engage with your desk or the fireplace in your house, and you'll receive a quest to basically find all the little hidden interaction things. Poke around the boundary lines, maybe you'll find a secret alcove, and watch for strange movements that could be puzzles with cute little decor rewards. Number 7, foraging. Hand in hand with exploring is, of course, foraging. You'll find a variety of mushrooms and flowers, plus seeds that are embedded in the ground, like walnuts, acorns, and pine cones. Like Stardew, just hit them with your pickaxe to pick them up. The walnuts and pine cones are used in granola bars, so definitely grab those. And if you wander into the woods where the woodland creatures are, the ducks at the pond, or even the rabbits at that weird house, you may encounter some animal product drops in the wild. Keep your bags empty, you'll need the space. Number 8. Eat the mushroom. My first instinct in foraging is to sell what I pick up, but here, I implore you to eat the first mushroom you find. It'll add a quest to eat all 10 different kinds of mushrooms, and you'll also find that mushrooms give buffs that may be useful later for combat. Number 9. Dig spots. Just like Stardew Valley, there are dig spots in this game. Watch carefully for the ground spots and you'll see little eyes that leave a little circle. Use your hoe to dig the spot for some goods. I don't really know the extent of what you'll dig up. I've only found one so far. There were a few in my first playthrough, but I didn't realize what they were. But I dug up a straw hat and I'm not sure what it's used to craft yet. And number 10, get ready for week 2. 2 things will happen by the 2nd week. The dungeon will unlock, and the next bag upgrade will be available for sale. For the dungeon, stock up on mushrooms and granola bars, as I've mentioned earlier in this video. And as for the bag upgrade, Mary will send you a letter in the mail that it's available. It's 15,000 gold, so you'll need to start saving as soon as possible. On day 4, Tomos will stop by your house and tell you that he put up a job board. You can only take one at a time, and I'm still trying to figure out what the board reset time is, if it's a few days or a full week. Otherwise, plant crops, do some fishing, grab quests in the newspaper, you know how it goes. So these tips pretty much encompass the first week, so what we won't get much experience with is Fiona, the witch, and all the things that magic can do in this game. But that's another time for a video. I hope these tips helped, and let me know if you've got any other great tips in the comments below. Also, if you know what the newspaper fortune cards directly impact, my guess is the dungeon or harvests. Also drop a comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.